2024. Let's get it. All right. So now this is controversial, got a little backlash to it. The WBA elevates Tank to champion, paper champion. Tank says he don't want it. What you feeling about the WBA? I think this is more directed to the WBA, but also to a little bit of the Tank. They all, you know what I'm saying, ragged on Haney for being a paper champ. And it's a thing where it's like you can't even, it's like it just happens almost sometimes, and then you take it. So it's like I understand why Tank is like, you know, saying not, but is it because he really don't want the belt, he really don't want to take the sanction and fees, or he really doesn't want to be teased by being a paper champ? Because that's basically what he is, regardless if he pays the sanction and fees or not. You are the paper champ currently right now. So with that said, fellas, what y'all take on that? Is up.
I
Hey,
think for that, I agree with Tank, and I think for the belt system for those type of situations need to be changed because no one want to be the email champ. You wanna get that. Well, you want if you're gonna be paying sanctioning fees, I want to earn it. Like sanctioning fees, dealing with the mandatories, also dealing with the less freedom of your fights because you done took on this responsibility. I don't want to be giving fees. Let me earn it. I believe they should change it up of how we do that when someone vacates. um, Let the number two and three compete, make that a mandatory, and then get the belt. Instead of giving somebody a fighter that's been fighting and they waited, earning their own career throughout their whole career to a situation where now you just throwing me a belt and now I gotta pay fees. This don't make sense. And that's why I agree with him on that. And on top of that, I also the other side of it, I can see if if he was to take it, more marketing value, more stuff to talk because he love to talk that trash. So you can keep that going like that. But I'm more so agree that the belt system should change that.
Uh,
I'm with you on the belt system, but tease me about being the email champ. It is what it is because at the end of the day, you're not gonna come get it, like paper or
Nope.
not. Like think about it like this, right? And y'all know how I feel about Tank. That's one reason I'm talking like this. But look at it like this: when you graduate from high school, what they give you? A diploma. That's a piece of paper. When you get any type of certificate, it's a certificate. It's just a piece of paper. It's not nothing really that you can walk around with in your back pocket unless you want to fold it up and just show people all the time. But look, Tank don't really need no belts because he's showing y'all he can get pay-per-view money. That's really why
Yeah.
he don't want to do it. Like y'all said, he don't want to pay the fees. But at the end of the day, put champ on your name and then make some more people try to come fight you. Because they already saying like you running from certain people. Now with a belt, you kind of got to fight some of these folks. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
uh,
I look at it like I know he don't like being paper champ. He even said it on the Twitter that he don't want that belt. But I think he don't want the belt because one, he don't need it. Like you said, he don't need the belt because he's gonna get money regardless. And then two, like I said, the fees. Why pay fees for something when you're already getting the money? You don't need them. They need you. So
Yep.
be honest, he don't need the belt. He should vacate it or whatever you gotta do to get rid of that belt because he don't need it for real.
yeah, I mean he'll probably just be stripped. Um, like Ricky said, yeah, it definitely should be a 1 and 2 or a 2 and 3 or whoever's up lined up next to fight for it versus just giving it to him. That makes no sense. It's really for me. Tank doing what he doing. He don't need it one way or another. I don't have no problem with Tank and what he doing. For me, it's the WBA. And they jumped at the chance, to give it to him. I don't know the rankings. Ty, you might want to check that out for us or whatever. But it's like I'm pretty sure there's some other people there who can definitely fight for that. And actually won it. I mean, Tank ain't been wanting no belts, ain't had no belts like that. Why would you just go give it to him if that's their attempt to make better boxing? Make him fight for it. Don't just give it to him. Say the next bout that Tank fight is going to be for the WBA champion. They're trying to attach themselves to the cash cow of the
Mm-hmm.
boxing. Pretty much, what I'm saying. Outside of Canelo, I think one of the cash cows out of boxing, and get that. The bigger the purse, the bigger the sanctioning fee. And we hip to that, and I'm sure he hip to that because he come from that lineage of Floyd, so it's like Floyd ain't like them. Floyd threw belts in the trash, so he ain't going for that. for me, a shame on the WBA. Y'all need to right y'all ships. Y'all need to get rid of all of them belts. You know what I'm saying, and come together for one. Or better yet, I would really like for all the sanctioning bodies to go away and we just focusing on Ring Magazine. That's that's really Ring Magazine for me. Although there's still a magazine belt, but they do kind of do a lot of the same thing. But their stats to me is pretty on because they're not so much affiliated with like the payola and all of this. My fighter's going through this pipeline, my fighter's going through that pipeline. They started off with the magazine part. I mean, they do a little bit of it, but I feel like it just needs to all go away, and or y'all need to all come together, pull y'all money, become one, and it's one belt per division. We don't need all that super this and diamond,
Yeah,
all of that. Just we
yeah,
want to see the youngins rumble. That's just it.
yeah. But
No,
I also think I'm gonna put this last one in there. So Tank is the man at 135. Why not take all the belts and then take everything and just dominate the whole division?
what I'm saying.
Be the king, or at least do it one time and just toss some belts back at everybody. Like, man, ain't no point no more at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fees.
Hey, man.
Thing. All we want these youngins to fight. You know what I'm saying? And like we like to say here, but like we really.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.